Can I add something to that? So, two things. First, libertarians have bumper stickers somewhere that say, libertarians want to take over the world to leave you alone. And there's a lot of truth in that, right? We actually want to be left alone, and so we live the golden rule, which means we want to leave you alone. So not the machine, the opposite of the machine. The second point about money in politics. Who here thinks we should have more money in politics? Oh, amazing, 0 hands up. Okay, good. So we all agree on the problem, right? We all want to get money out of politics. And this is actually one thing within the Secretary of State's office. It requires the Secretary of State to lobby and work with the General Assembly and the governor, but I am advocating for recall. And recall has a number of benefits, but one of them, long term, is to get money out of politics. And that is a huge goal of mine personally. So when recall is a power that we have an elected official, they promise us vanilla, they give us chocolate, they lie, we don't like them, they do something that we can hold them accountable immediately. We don't have to wait until the next election. So we get together with neighbors, we get a number of signatures, we go down to the State House and we initiate a process to pull them out of office immediately. That's recall. Now, what recall does, think about this from a business perspective, it undermines the ROI. If you had a car and you knew it was going to last another 300,000 miles, yeah, change the oil. That's a great investment. But if you don't know if it's going to make it down the block, would you change the oil? Probably not. So if you are a big, we're talking about cronyism, right? We heard James talk about cronyism. So if you're a big company and you're investing or supporting candidates, right, you're making an investment. You're giving this money to a candidate or a campaign with the expectation that that candidate is going to serve you. It's an asset. He or she is an asset. But if that asset is vulnerable because he or she can be recalled at any time for doing something distasteful, like giving money back to your crony business, well, all of a sudden, that asset isn't so secure. It certainly isn't worth as much, and therefore, it's not worth as much to give to that person's campaign. So the long-term strategy, one of the long-term strategies for getting money out of politics and shrinking the metastasized cancer or political machine that we have is recall.